we're talking about arithmetic sequences with arithmetic mean, and I want you to be thinking about how a pattern is used for making predictions, and how can I determine a specific number in a sequence, especially we're talking about arithmetic sequences today. So in your reference sheet, you have an arithmetic sequence. It's on the second page, and I've highlighted here on your page. AN equals A1 plus N minus 1 times D. Okay, D, remember, is that common difference, what you're adding, or a negative number. A of N is the term that you're looking for, that nth term, whatever they tell you. All right, A1 is the first term, N is the number of terms that you're looking at. And all you have to do is substitute it into that equation. So using the formula from above, write a rule for the nth term. Okay, that means we're not going to actually find A of N. We're going to write A of N equals and then figure out the rest. All right, so here's what we got. We have A of N. So A of N equals the first term, which the first term is the 50. Okay, now go back and look at your reference. A of N equals 50, and we're going to write it exactly the way you see it. Plus, we don't know what N is, do we? Because we want it for the nth term. So we're using the letter N minus 1. Make sure you know that that's a minus, parentheses. And then it's times the common difference. Now remember, it's going from a higher number to a lower, so you're subtracting. We know it's arithmetic because that's what we're dealing with, but make sure you check. 44 minus 50, that's a negative 6. Check it out. 44 minus 6 gives me negative 38. So my common difference is a negative 6, and I put that in parentheses. All right, that's it. That's all you had to do. That's writing a rule for the nth term. Now here's the question. Find A to the 20th. Okay? So what's going to happen here is we're going to find what A to the 20th is equal to. All right, so 50 plus, well, what's the number of terms? It's that little subscript there. It's 20. 20 minus 1 times negative 6. And here's what you can do. You can literally just type that in your calculator, what's on the right-hand side in your calculator, and get the answer. Make sure you use parentheses. Let's do it. Okay, so I hope that you got a negative 64. So A to the 20th is equal to negative 64, and that's your answer. That's all you have to do. Now here, the first 3 terms of the sequence is 1/2, 3/4, and 1. What's the 4th and 5th terms of the sequence? All right, on this one, all you have to do is figure out what's the common difference. All right, so again, if you don't remember how to type it in or to figure it out, you can take 3/4 minus 1/2 in your calculator. All right, so 3 divided by 4, you can use that special alpha y equals function on the N84s, minus 1 divided by 2. All right, you get 0.25, which, you know, you can use math enter twice on your calculator, and it tells you that it's 1/4. All right, that's your common difference. That is what D is equal to. All right, you can use the formula on your reference sheet, or you can just add a 4th to the last number. That's the first, second, third. We want the 4th. The 4th term would be 1 1/4. It can look like this. It could be 1.25. Your choice of how you write it. You have to look at your multiple choice answers to see. If you're dealing with the 84s, remind me in class, and I'll show you what it looks like, because there's a nice little alpha key and then the y equals key, and it converts back and forth to different representations of fractions. It's really, really great. But it only works on the 84 calculators. On the 5th term, again, you just add from the previous term, you're adding a 4th. All right, a 4th plus a 4th is a 1/2. So you get 1 1/2 or 1.5, your choice. But these are the 2 answers that it's looking for. All right, if the 5th and 8th term of arithmetic sequences are -9 and -21, what are the first 4 terms of the sequence? All right, now this one takes a little bit of work, so bear with me. I'm going to pause it and then describe it to you. Okay, so what I did here is I just talked about -9 is the 5th term, and 21 is the 8th term, and there are 2 terms in between it, 6 and 7. And so what I did is this. I said that 21 is the term that's my last one. I'm pretending that -9 is my first term. Okay? And I need to find out there are 1, 2, 3 common differences of this problem. So just add 9 to both sides. I'm just solving an equation. And so I get 30 equals 3D. I divide both sides by 3 to get D by itself. And so the common difference is D. And guys, there's no reason to miss it because you can just check it out. -9 plus 10 is 1. And 1 plus 10 is 11. 11 plus 10 is 21. I know I did it right. The common difference is 10. I'm trying to. Here are some word problems that you're going to see tomorrow in class, and we're going to talk about those. We're going to check with our partners and make sure. But if you want to go ahead and practice it, look at it, think about it tonight, you're welcome to do so. But again, we're going to talk about these when we come to class tomorrow.